I hate to say it, but I don't trust Qifrey anymore. Like, I think he'll do some good things, but I think in general, we should just expect him to hurt us. Alright, let's speak another episode of Witch Hat. See what happens. Make sure you leave a like, share your support, subscribe, ring that bell, and of course, Patreon. You can't catch the full live reactions over there, but let's jump into this. I'm sure it's going to be a banger of an episode. Yo, he gonna fucking shoot up this child for asking questions. I still like him as a character, but he's sus as hell. I'm telling you, if you give him his original character design that was originally planned for him, ain't no one trusting this guy. It is weird though, right? Because even if you know what it is by color, can you really trust color? Like, even the most professional doctors and everything, they always have labels on things. Where's the goddamn labels? If only someone made him some magical fucking color glasses, his entire worldview would be different. So is old Tartar Sauce here gonna end up being one of the best characters in the show? Because I'm really fucking with his character so far. What's crazy is this spell would literally solve all of his issues. Or most of his issues when it comes to not being able to see color. Hide the fucking page quickly. I can't believe it seemingly worked out. There was so many red flags to the point that someone was dying. Fucking liars. The way Qifrey is staring at him is he's wondering if he has to kill a kid. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting right now. Now, I hate to say it, but Qifrey's now on fraud watch. Let me make this clear so even a 3-year-old can understand. Still my favorite character outside of Brush Buddy, because Brush Buddy is, well, it's like, you know, you can have your favorite character, but then you have Jesus Christ, right? Like, Brush Buddy's in a league of their own. But this is still my favorite character. But my favorite character can also seemingly be a scumbag, or have potential to be one. And we talked about it last week. I showed you the original character design of what Qifrey was supposed to look like. And had they had that character design, I think most people would be in the same boat I am. What the hell? This guy seems sus as hell. Stranger danger, beware. But because he got that face card, he's able to avoid a lot of negative shortcomings. And that's why there's a divide right now in the fandom. I'm on the side of, oh god, he gonna do some nefarious shit. But half the fandom thinks people like me are overreacting. And me calling him a potential fraud is gonna ruffle some feathers. And you know what? That's intentionally designed. Because you need to hear this. We already know he's willing to do whatever it takes to pursue his goal. When he first met Coco, like, this isn't a new development. I just gave him a pass initially because, well, you know, rules of the world, and Coco did kind of kill her mom and commit Armageddon casually, so wiping her memories, making her a zombie, you know, whatever. The only reason he spared her was because she was useful to him. I'm not saying he hasn't grown to appreciate Coco and love Coco. I think his genuine concern for her when with the fever showed as much. The thing is the way he can stare down a child, and at a moment's notice, you don't know if he's going to shoot that child, strike that child, wipe that child's memories. And throughout this episode, he continues to give that glare. Why? Because this kid wants to ask questions. What was that light? Of course, one response is going to be, well, there was no light because bro's memories got wiped. But the other is going to give him these glares. And the fact that I don't know how far he would go when it comes to this boy has me concerned. Because this is a man who will do whatever it takes. And honestly, while I think his love for his students is genuine, I cannot say with 100% confidence that what drives him, what motivates him, and it's going to piss some people off, if you had to sacrifice someone to get to that destination, I can't say with 100% confidence that he wouldn't sacrifice anyone. Maybe Coco, maybe a god, maybe these students are truly safe, but I don't know. I fully believe he cares for Coco as it stands, but it's that push this button, Coco dies, you get your revenge. You get everything you've been looking for. I don't know, man. We saw, what was it? Was either last episode or the episode before? We already saw that he's willing to do tests. And yeah, he enclosed himself in a little dome, but the only reason he's still alive is because that cult member let him live. He's fucking psycho, guys. He's basically a Bleach character. And I think that's why I like him so much. Like, I really fuck with the idea that he didn't want to leave Coco behind. He did everything he could to keep her alive, because fevers can be deadly, of course. But man, the way you can go from that genuine, loving parental figure like design to how far is he willing to go? What is he willing to do to hurt children to get what he needs? I don't know. It definitely could not happen. In this very episode, they had foreshadowing out the ass when it came to that kid's hat. So he first leaves the hat behind when he's trying to return home. Without the hat, he just looks like some random bum who's trying to pretend to be a witch. So I'm thinking, oh shit, some bad shit's gonna happen with that hat. Then what ends up happening is he leaves the hat behind a second time as he's using a magic ability that allows the plants to kind of go back to their original form. I'm thinking, oh god, he's about to get his mind wiped because he used magic and he appears not to be a witch or even a witch's apprentice. And they bait you. In this episode, they bait you with that hat twice, and nothing truly bad happens because he doesn't have his hat. Or maybe the bad things have yet to come. This show does bait you, but it is expecting you to be concerned at a lot of things. That despite some of the wholesome fluffy, there's a lot of uncertainty. This scene is going to live in my head rent-free for the next week. I honestly, truly wonder, had he asked this question and the old man wasn't here, what face would Qifrey have given? Because they both say, oh yeah, nothing happened, but he's fucking given that death glare. Every goddamn time he's given that death glare. And, I mean, you can make an argument, well, the worst he would do is maybe wipe the kid's memory. And to that I say, you have a very strong chance of wiping away who he is as a person. There's a reason why body modification is banned in this world. Because one wrong move, one wrong line, you know, you turn them into a vegetable because you try to erase their memories. That's why the only thing that they allow is memory manipulation under very controlled circumstances. And as it stands, I don't think Qifrey is in the right state of mind to say with 100% confidence that he's someone that if he's going to go wipe memories, he's going to do it flawlessly every time because he's agitated, he's been electrocuted, he's making mistakes. And that's why he's such a fascinating character. Probably going to ruffle some feathers this week, and that's fine. But just know, you're supposed to be fucking skeptical of this guy. I think one of the most underrated moments of this episode, or what will be one of the most underrated moments of this episode, is what they did with this 3-vial. So he obviously can't see colors, and no one fucking labels things because everyone's a fucking idiot in this world. Whatever. The concept that he was sure it was one of these three. Turns out it was neither. Wasn't even the right one because he tried to figure it out. Okay, we're gonna do it based on the sand details. I can figure it out, right? And then Coco and him end up doing the spell that reverses it. And it's so beautiful to watch him do this because, one, it proves that had he just gambled with this, he could have easily killed Coco, right? And watching him go one by one and just being so proud, because the thing that's held him back for so long is the fact that he can't see stuff like this, that nothing's labeled, that he remembers stuff in the house because of where it's placed. But if a bookshelf falls over, he doesn't know what to do. These are the little moments, and I'm really surprised. I really thought him forgetting his hat and using this spell was going to get his memories wiped. They really fucking baited me with that, and I'm happy nothing has happened yet, seemingly, but I'm concerned. It's a little too wholesome at the end with the how proud I am of you, son, you've grown so much, Qifrey giving dagger eyes, the cult saying, hey, they can't do anything when the students are alone. Like, I have seen some increase in people saying, hey, you know what? The law enforcement of the world's clearly bad. But what about that cult, right? The one who's, like, targeting Coco? Mate? No, they're bad. They're bad. Like, I'm not saying the law enforcement in this world isn't, bad news bears. I'm just saying the cult that wants to kidnap and hurt kids is objectively worse. And that right now, both sides are pretty fucking corrupt, if you ask me. You can let me know what you thought of this week's episode down below. Paranoid as hell, anxiety-inducing, but your thoughts. Make sure you leave a like, share your support, subscribe, ring that bell, and Patreon. You can catch my full live reactions to everything over there and other exclusives, because I love to give those video shout outs to my patrons, because I make it all possible over here on YouTube. Alright, so today we got Foz Daharin, Marcus Smith, Bikram Kashap, Russ, Sondor Mezzo, Gamer, FearFox90, and we also have Biko. So I appreciate the support, everyone. Please take care. You know, have a good one.